Hey, Mammy Mouse. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Oh man, my Australian friends, you're always the first to get in the room. You guys are right on top of it. It is 6 o'clock in the morning for me, guys, here in Canada. So I'm having my morning coffee. Sorry, got it backwards. Canadian morning coffee. There's my Inukshuk. For any of you who don't know what an Inukshuk is, feel free to check out my content. I'm a little slow this morning. I had a pretty awesome light night last night with Mammy Mouse in the house and 8:30 p.m. So yeah, that's why I love you guys. I'm actually prime time. It's 6 o'clock in the morning for me, and I'm prime time over in Australia. So that's amazing. Prime time is what, 7 till 9. So that's pretty cool. Uh, I got a couple of friends that actually live in Australia, like personal friends, not just you guys, which I consider my family, but friends that actually live in Australia. And I know you're gonna ask me details, but I'm terrible at that. One of them is Steph in Sydney, and another one Heather. Um, these are all girls that I used to work with in a restaurant up in the Arctic, and I've always said I'm always going to go back and visit them in Australia. They keep inviting me and Christina to come out and hang out with them. But one of these days, I'm definitely going to make it to the land down under. And that'll be a fun blast. I seriously think, well, we could collaborate. We could have a lot of fun. Me going to Australia, great. And you can see by my channel, but, go check out my content. I am definitely not just whistling Dixie here. I definitely do travel, and Australia is on my list of places to go. 2020 is going to be Scotland. I've already got that planned. We're going to do an epic journey to Scotland. Hopefully, it'll last more than 3 or 4 weeks, but that's going to be awesome. Don't super recommend Sydney, eh? Sorry, man, Mouse, but I don't plan on going to just Australia, Sydney. I plan on doing the whole thing. So yes, the good parts and the bad. When I do a place like that, I do it. When I was in South Africa, we were there for 3.5 weeks, and pretty much did coast to coast South Africa. Took it all in, all the good stuff, all the bad stuff. Made a lot of great friends when we were over there. Stopped in at a school. Just had a blast while I was there. And but the best part about South Africa, in my opinion, was Kruger Park. I'm an outdoors guy. Absolutely loved it. You know what I forgot to do this morning, guys? Oh, man. Oh, geez. Good thing I had this writing down notes. Mammy Mouse, guess what? You are now a moderator. Toxic XIMP, you are now a moderator. And who else we got? Just the two of you right now. That's awesome. 2 more moderators to add to my list. And you got a blue wrench. And I'm just going to throw that early bird audience out there. I've researched that hashtag. Look at you, 2 blue people. That's awesome. I researched that hashtag early bird audience, and I pretty much own it now. So it's mine, early bird audience on Twitter. If either of you are familiar with Twitter, that's no problem, Tonic. Am I saying that right? How do you want to say that? Tonic XIMP, Tonic Zimp, Tonic. I'm not quite sure on the wording on that. And also, here's another promise I've made to myself. I'll write it down on my list. Go check out Tonic content. I obviously subscribed to you for a reason back in the day, but Tonic XIMP. All right, we'll go with that. So Tonic, you're now a moderator. That's awesome. Mammy Mouse, believe it or not, Mammy Mouse, I believe that last night when you came into my live stream was probably the very first time I've seen that icon, that M icon, come up. I just love the name, Mammy Mouse. I mean, my name's Mike Millen, so obviously I'm an M guy. I M all over the place. M in the gang, M in this, and M in that, and I love my M&Ms. Holy cow, Mammy Mouse, that's a perfect name. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're Diver Dude's wife. Okay. Okay. That's a little thing to note. Diver Dude's wife. Well, welcome to my live stream at 6:05, Mammy Mouse. I'm going to wait for a few more people to get in. There's a couple people I'm expecting. Hey, good morning, Karen. How are you this morning? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, things are changing here. Things are changing. Karen Summers, if you don't know the other people in the room, I would encourage you to check them out. Big Kegs here today. Karen Summers, man, this is awesome. I love the fact that I'm actually primetime in some other part of the world. That's awesome. Big Keg, Karen Summers. Oh, Karen Summers, I can't believe I didn't do this ages ago. Top of my list for today was not to go Google Hangouts, not to play with OBS, not to do anything crazy. Just set up in my living room, directly connected to internet. All the people that came into my room today, and I'm not copying Pusa because okay, sorry, my thoughts are getting ahead of me this morning. Everybody that's coming into my room this morning gets a blue wrench. Add moderator. Karen, you should turn blue. Big Keg, you're going to turn blue. Add moderator. Big Keg. Karen Summers. And, you know, moderating for me isn't so much as of a huge task for keeping out trolls and all that kind of stuff. I'll roll with any conversation. If people are blocking you and annoying you, go ahead and time them out. But serving from my home, Lacey, good morning. I watch people do this on live streams all the time, and I think, why are you doing this? I was having a conversation, and all of a sudden something pops in, and you got to say hello. Well, I get it now. Lacey, glad you're here, serving from my home. Glad you came in this morning for one reason and one reason only. I am making everybody in my stream this morning moderators. And I'll be doing this for a while. So there, Lacey, you should be turning blue. Big Keg, you're turning blue. Everybody's turning blue. Awesome. Yes, it's a Pusa Studios thing to make everybody moderators, and I will be doing it for a while. But I figure what I'll do at first is make my first few guests come in. My first few guests that come in moderators, and my consistent live people. I've been meaning to make a whole bunch of people live. That do come into this channel, and I'm glad you took the opportunity to come by and stop in and let me make you the moderator. Just a couple things as my moderators, guys. It's all about you guys, okay? So this chat room is all about you guys. So if you wanna give people a lot of chance to where they're going with their conversation in the chat room, be very lenient with the chat room. The number one reason I'm giving you the moderator wrench is this. Every once in a while, I'm going to be asking you to drop a link. For example, Lacey, can you drop a link for your channel right now? Boom. And you'll be able to do that with the moderator link, I think. So Lacey, serving at home, I would love it if you dropped a link for your own channel in the chat room so the people that are coming in can get to know you. Lacey's from Louisiana. She does a weekly chit chat. I think she has a great online personality. Her thumbnails are amazing. Her content, I live in a condo in the middle of Toronto, so I'm not gonna run out and start canning or knitting sweaters right now. But it's her good karma and good personality on camera that really that got me going there. There you go. See, now Lacey's a moderator. She can drop a link. Isn't that fun? Oh, and also just wanted to say, Karen Summers, you too. If there's people in the chat room right now that aren't already subscribed to you, drop a link to your channel as well. And I would encourage you to go over to Karen Summers' channel because, the one thing that got me really, you know what? I really don't like the way I look right now. I'm going to turn off a light, guys. I'm going to get a few steps in. Yeah, it's pretty harsh lighting. Holy crap. That's too dark. That's better. Yeah, I know it's a little orange, but I think that's better. Yes, next week is Throwback Thursday. Thank you for the reminder, Karen. Next week is Throwback Thursday. So what Throwback Thursday is, thanks, Tonic. Thanks. That is better. Wow, huge light in the back, but I'm not going to worry about that. I get distracted by the smallest things. Trust me, I'm terrible that way. Terrible. Look, squirrel. A couple of things I wanted to chat about this morning and do was this is a great setup. I like it. I can actually keep an eye on the chat a lot better this way. Big cake. Yeah, it looks like a fake tan, doesn't it? Well, you know what? It's all about appearance, right? No, it's all about you guys. What are we going to talk about? Well, it looks like the majority of my majority of the people in the room right now are not Canadians. Current events. Yesterday was Wednesday. We have definitely taken the first step in something big called legalization of cannabis. Yeah, that's right, guys. Chilling with Millen may take on a whole new meaning. Who knows? But we'll go with that. Oh, Mom and Pa are in the house. And guess what? Mom and Pa aren't even moderators. Isn't that something? Mom and Dad, I recently went down there and set them up on a YouTube channel so that they could keep an eye on the chat as well. And Mom and Dad are in the house. These are actually my parents. So everybody say hello to them. They're not content creators, so you don't need to feel subscribed to them, but you don't have to feel the need to subscribe to them. But if you guys have some content that definitely Lacey at Serving from My Home, I'm sure my mom would be interested in a lot of your content. So she'd probably be a really great follower. So just everybody say hi to Mom and Dad while I reach over here and make my mom a moderator. She has no idea what I just did right now, but all of a sudden she's going to turn blue and she'll be surprised by that. And that's amazing. Mom, I'm making moderators today because these are people that I support and trust to help keep the bad people out of my chat room, for one. And plus, a moderator is also able to manipulate the chat room a little bit more and add their own links and things like that. So these are people. Yeah, that's right. G'day, Mom and Dad. Mammy Mouse says, "G'day, Mom and Dad." Mammy Mouse is actually new for me. So say hi to my mom and dad. Wait. Actually, you know what? We're Canadian. The question that Mammy Mouse is asking is, do Canadians spell it mum or mum? We're Canadian. It don't matter. I understand mum and I understand mom. My mother likes to be called mother. So, ma'am, now, ma'am, not used too much. Ma'am, we don't use that too much. I don't think I've ever said, hey, ma'am. But yeah, mom, mummy, mother. My name's Mike, but she calls me Michael. So, you know, you got to go with that. I don't like matter. Oh, that sounded a bit country. Ma'am is Dutch for mom. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's Dutch. I'm sure there's a huge German and Dutch community in the area that where mom and dad grew up in, but I've never heard the expression "ma'am" before. Well, other than right now. Look at that. My mom's even chatting right now. And she's using my full name. Wow, look at her. This is amazing. Well, anyways, it's 6:05. We're about halfway through and the chat room's going good. Got to get my steps in again because I was super prepared on Google Hangouts, and then I realized, oh crap, I wasted a whole bunch of time getting ready for Google Hangouts. And what happened to my chat? I got wasted a whole bunch of time getting ready for Google Hangouts and realized, hey, I can't make people moderators. I can't make people moderators if I'm on Google Hangouts. So I switched all that, wasted a little time, and didn't have everything set up the way I wanted to right now. Lighting, all that kind of stuff. But just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Yes, I am back. Live at 6:05, Mammy, for you just joining me this morning. What I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Behave, Michael. Yes, that's right. Big Keg is saying behave, Michael, because oh, great. Now you know the secret. Now you know the secret. My mom calls me Michael. So if I see Michael in the chat, it's gonna my eyes are gonna be drawn to it. So if you guys type Michael, you definitely got my attention. So there you go. You just figured out the secret. Michael is my full name. And today, in your horoscope, let's start with mom because moms are always great to start with, and she's a Leo. She's a Leo, so uh, she's a Leo. My mom's a school teacher, Lacey, or sorry, my mom's a school teacher, Mammy Mouse, so she will probably correct you at some point in the chat, at any point in the chat, but I don't think she'll correct you on something as trivial as mom or mom. I really, I, I don't think it makes much difference. I can read it either way. Terrible. Big Keg. What? Big Keg is my full name. Keg for short. Yeah, nice Keg. I like that. I'll just call you Keg. Anyways, today we're doing horoscopes again, just because I love doing horoscopes. It's just something for you to think about. I just got a warning from my laptop that I got 10% battery, so I'm gonna have to get a few more steps in and charge it, plug in the charger. But right now, I'm sure I can squeeze a couple of horoscopes out. First of all, being Leo. Leo today, October 18th, 2018. I'm reading this for the first time. This is not something I've made up. So let's go through this together, shall we? Let's we're all in this canoe together. October 18th, 2018. There is a lack of follow-up in your professional life right now. Ooh, it's obvious that no one is picking up the ball and running with it. Mom, I think has something to do with your election stuff going on down there, maybe. It's obvious that no one's picking up the ball and running with it. Are you ready to get in the game and prove that you can be the MVP? Go, Mom. If so, today is the perfect day to take control and point things where you want them to go. Your instincts are on the right path, and if you can muster up enough gusto to get you through the day, you will soon be riding on a wave of genuine confidence. Well, hey, that's a great one for Mom. And for any other Leos out there, that was directly for you, but I definitely know that my mom's a Leo, so let's take that one to heart, Mom. Big ride of genuine confidence today. Looks like you're going to take leadership. Just don't boss me around, please. I'm in Toronto. I can't help. All about mom debate. Yeah, Mom, correct my spelling. Yes, Mom, get in there and correct your spelling if you feel the need to. That was Leo's horoscope for today. I know that. Let me think. Back to my list because I don't want to make mistakes and tell lies. I'm going to do my horoscope. What the heck? And in the meantime, feel free to type in the chat your star sign or your birth date. I'll figure it out, and I will read yours. I will read your horoscope as well. But in the meantime, I'm going to do Aries because that's what I am. I am an Aries. So today, my horoscope says, if I step back and look at the big picture today, just a little side humor, sorry. You will soon see that the pressures you've been feeling do not really exist. Not everything has been resting on your shoulders. Although you definitely have some major responsibilities, you could be taking on more stress than I need to. Okay, then you need to be. If you remove yourself from the situation today, you'll soon get a better handle on things, or you'll soon see a better handle on things. So take a long lunch or a relaxing walk to step out of the rat race. Perfect. Oh, you're a cusp. Mammy Mouse is a cusp. Okay, so let me think. January 20th, I see contradicting stuff. Sometimes it says Capricorn, sometimes. Okay. Well, let's go with Capricorn. All right. Is that all right with you, Mammy? I'm just going to read out Capricorn. And anybody else, throw your star sign in. There you go. Killing two birds with one stone. We got Mammy and Tonic, who are both Capricorns. And Tonic under the Capricorn sign. And for Capricorn today, hopefully the battery doesn't die. Getting warnings. Capricorns. Yes, everybody has two sides to their personality, at least so today. If someone is getting on your nerves, focus on the part of their personality that you can get along with much more peacefully. Separating the good parts from the people from the bad parts will enable you to make stronger alliances and not get caught up in petty emotional soap operas. If you're forced into intense collaborations with some of these annoying folks today, make sure you keep a level head. Collaborations is a, what do you call it? I call it a hotspot word. So if you're doing any collaborations with YouTubers today, don't let them get on your nerves. And serving from my home is a Sagittarius, and same as my dad. So hopefully Dad's watching too, so I can get you both. Serving from my home, Lacey. Again, whoa, slow down, guys, slow down. That's awesome. Serving from my home is Sagittarius, so I'm going to read Sagittarius. The best way to shed light into a particularly vexing situation today is to open yourself up to something new, fresh ideas. Despite all the evidence to the contrary, you do not have all the answers all the time. Okay. Lacey and Dad, interesting. Despite the evidence to the contrary, you do not have all the answers all the time. That is an important time to seek out innovative, even uncomfortable ideas and find out what value, if any, they could add to your life. Becoming too complacent in your daily routine will not lead you forward into a larger awareness. It will narrow your focus until everything is vague. Oh, wow. That's a little complicated horoscope this morning, but hopefully that rings a bell for you and something for you to think about. Wow, it's moving really fast. Flora Jungle is in the house. Flora Jungle, welcome, welcome, welcome. Flora Jungle, I know that you, and Kelly Reynolds. Oh, I missed Kelly Reynolds. Sorry about that, guys. Just let me catch up on the chat just for a second. Sagittarius. Aquarius is cool too. Okay, I'll definitely do Aquarius next. And Gemini. Oh, Karen Summers is the same as my daughter. All right, I'll have to write that one down. So Karen's a Gemini, same as my daughter. And Aquarius. Is you're saying Aquarius? Oh, Mammy's on the cusp of Aquarius, so maybe we can read Aquarius. If there's any other more Aquarians in the house, that would be awesome. I'll get that. And what's Big Keg? I think he said something where he was. Big Keg. Tonic is a Capricorn. Aquarius is done. Aquarius, Kelly. So good morning, Kelly. A couple things I'm doing on my 605 for everybody who's just joining in the chat room right now. A couple things I'm doing is, first of all, adding a blue wrench to you so you can be a moderator. The moderator isn't so much for monitoring the chat room. I'm not too worried about, spammers and stuff like that. You guys can, if you get annoyed, it's up to you. Work it out. But yeah, keep the spammers out, the people who are just doing sub for sub and all that kind of crap, immature crap stuff. But also as a moderator, it gives you a little bit more freedom to drop a link. For example, Karen Summers, if you want to drop a link for your channel right now, go right ahead. And if anybody has not checked out Karen Summers' channel, I encourage you to do so. And for the one reason that I love going to Karen Summers' channel is her thumbnails. Oh my God, she's got such an amazing organized list of thumbnails. She's got a topic, she's got a certain color on her thumbnails, and it looks amazing. So if you want some ideas on how to organize your channel, how to make it look very professional, I encourage you to head over to Karen Summers' channel and take a look at that. Drop a link there, Karen. You're now able to do that. You have a blue wrench. And Flora Jungle, you're getting a blue wrench as well. Wait a second. Do you already have one? Maybe you don't. I don't know. Why am I allowed? And Kelly Reynolds, you are now a moderator. So welcome, Kelly. Did I miss any horoscopes? I'm going to scroll on down. There you go. That's you. Karen Summers just added a link. Yeah, it's I'm not going to call it the Blue Wrench Group because obviously Pusa Studios, amazing people over there. Pusa Studios has already done the Blue Wrench Group thing. I'm just saying I'm just saying that the people that are coming in at my 605 stream, pretty regular, pretty honest people, and they all deserve blue wrenches. So here you go. We're in a Blue Wrench Group, chilling with Millen. But top of my chat, I do own Early Bird Audience. So hashtag Early Bird Audience on Twitter, guys, and you'll see the exact same type. Anybody who's listening to this right now, hashtag that. What I am encouraging you to do with that hashtag is to drop your Gmail address in there, or direct message me on Twitter at Mike R. Millen. Once you get to the hashtag Early Bird Audience, you'll find that group. And I want to add you to Google Hangouts because I would love to hang out with you guys. Any one of you that feel like doing Google Hangouts anytime in the future, I want to be able to just drop on your link and invite you on over. So Kelly Reynolds, nice. Did I get all your horoscopes? Is there anybody that I'm missing right now? Because I don't want to miss anybody. Eventually, I'm going to get to the point where I just start reading the horoscopes from top to bottom and pointing it out. But if there's anybody that I've missed today, I'm going to go over to Gemini and do Karen, and we'll go with that. Karen is a Gemini. She shares the same star sign as my daughter. So this is kind of neat. I'm reading it for both of these. October 18, 2018. Why are you in such a rush lately? Stop the engines and cool your jets, because if you don't, you could be missing out on something major. Someone has been desperately trying to get your attention, but you have been so busy focused on other things that you haven't slowed down to notice them by the side of the road, or trying to flag you down, or them trying to flag you down. They deserve a good bit of your time, even if you suspect they will only want to brag. The truth is, they have an important message to give you. Wow, that's actually pretty powerful, Gemini. If you take this to heart, which I sometimes take with a grain of salt, I take the good with the bad on mine. Yes, Tonic XMIP, you're taking advantage of the moderator. I love it. You dropped a link. Give me a little bit of explanation on that, and is that your channel? I hope so. That's awesome. Flora Jungle, why are you not blue? Why are you not blue? I'm going to add you. Oh, there she is. Add moderator. Now you're blue. Flora Jungle, you can drop a link. I'm fine with that. Everybody, what do we got? 8 people in the chat room. It's not like we're going to be inundated with a whole bunch of links right now. Use your blue wrench liberally, guys. Go right ahead. Just don't time each other out. God, that'd be stupid. Okay. Flora Jungle. Okay, there are 2 of us. We are twins. So Flora Jungle's a Gemini as well. Is that? No, wait. I don't know. I get lost in the chat sometimes, guys. Sorry about that. I'll try to keep up in the future, but maybe not. You guys have fun. So Gemini has been read, It's 6:35, so time is moving along quite quickly. Today, unfortunately, I can't invite anybody into Google Hangouts with me because I didn't go through Google Hangouts just for the opportunity to give people blue wrenches for future future live shows that I plan on doing. I am not going to schedule anything else, guys, except my 605s. My 605s will definitely be scheduled, but I definitely plan on going live at any time. So be sure to ring that bell and watch me go live. I'd like to do a lot of outdoor stuff, but the next thing I do have scheduled, sorry, I made a mistake there. The next thing I do have scheduled is we're going live tonight, Google Hangouts with Steph Outside. Steph Outside is probably journeying on his way to work right now. He can't watch the 605. He says that the scheduling is bad. But tonight at 7 o'clock, Steph Outside and I are going to get together, and we're going to talk about Crown Land camping in Canada. The ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, the tech, the hardware, the gear. Just a really fun. I'm gonna be hosting the Google Hangouts, but I'm probably gonna let Steph do a lot of the talking, and because he seems very knowledgeable about the idea, and I'm also in on it too. I love doing Crown Land camping. The idea of free camping in Canada, it's just blows my mind, and I started taking advantage of it a few years ago. So tonight, for Throwback Thursday, I'm going to show an old video of me Crown Land camping, show some old footage of camping, and tonight's topic is going to be with Steph Outside. We're going to do some Crown Land camping. So feel free to join us. I'd be honored if you guys hang out with us. It's at 7 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock my time, so you do the conversions. I can't do math in the morning. I haven't even had my first cup of coffee, and it's starting to go cold thanks to you guys. Usually I sit here, read my horoscopes, and write down lists of what I want to do today. Now, I got a whole bunch of friends to hang out with. This is awesome. How many hours? I'm in the UK, and the bell doesn't work for me. Okay, so Flora Jungle. Right now, just take note, right now, we're coming up on 7 o'clock a.m. for me. So whatever time it is there, let's go, it's 7 o'clock a.m. So we're going on at 7 o'clock p.m. tonight. Whatever time it is right now in your morning. Oh, right, you guys do military time. Just a second. So 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 hours, 20 hours my time, 20, how do you say that? You don't say 20 o'clock. 2000 hours, 20, it's, 24, 2040. So it's 2040 here right now. So we're talking about going live again at 2040 my time. It's 7:40 right now, so I'm talking about going 20:40 my time. So you add 12 hours? Wait a second, is it exactly 12 hours? That's awesome. Oh gosh, that would be early in the morning for you guys. This is me. Oh man, Mammy Mouse. It's math. I don't like to do math. I just know that you're in a different time zone right now. Flora Jungle, it's 11:39. Is that AM or PM? Oh, that's obviously AM if you're doing military time. But yeah, Flora Jungle's in a different time zone. We're all in different time zone. And I'm not snobby about whose is the best time zone, because it's a time zone, for Pete's sakes. I've traveled in and out of time zones every time I travel. It's one of the annoying parts of traveling, but it's a time zone. It's 7 o'clock in the morning for you. It's 8 o'clock in the evening for me. It's 9 o'clock in the whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's confusing, but it's global. Let's take that and say, hey, look, it's global. I'm actually talking to people at different times of the day. I wouldn't have even thought of that as a ham radio operator. 50 years ago, you get what you could locally. the chances of you being able to talk to somebody globally were phenomenal. You could do it, but now it's kids nowadays are just like, yeah, I can talk to somebody from Australia. That's nothing. But back in the 80s, if I was saying, hey, I'm having conversation with 4 people from Australia and 2 from Louisiana and 1 from who knows where. If I was to say that back in the day, people would look at me like I was crazy. But now it's just a matter of fact. We can do this. It's a global thing, and we're all into this together. Peter Deli's in the house. That's awesome. Thanks for catching that, Karen Summers. I almost missed it. Peter Deli, and you are a moderator. Hello, Mike. How are you doing? Great to see the cat. Tucker. Oh my God. Yes, that's my cat, Tucker. I'm not up in the lounge this morning, so I'm in my apartment, obviously. Yes, I'm in my apartment, obviously, so the cats are running around like crazy. Hey, Peter says hello to everybody in the house. Peter Deli's awesome. He's one of my first time on the live streams. Him and Karen Summers, when I first started going live at 6 o'clock in the morning, him and Karen were one of the first 2 in the room. Karen and I came up with the Throwback Thursday collaboration idea, where we put together old footage and give it a fresh new start on YouTube. And it's the last Thursday of the month. If you're interested in that, you can also go to my Early Bird Audience hashtag on Twitter, get a hold of me that way, or you can, one of my great moderators there, i.e. Karen, could probably drop a link on how to easily get to the Throwback Thursday collaboration. And we could have a lot of fun with Throwback Thursdays. Tonight, I'll be doing a live Throwback Thursday. I'm going to go back to 2012, my experience Crownland camping, and I'm going to have a guest, Steph Outside. We're going to talk about Crownland camping tonight at 2000 hours for you UK people, 2000 hours my time. I don't think we've done the conversion as to what it is your time, but you got to figure that out on your own. Or ring the bell notification. Flora Jungle, I'm sorry that doesn't work for you, but I think Flora Jungle, if you tell me what your time is right now, yeah, I'm sure we can figure it out. I'm old, no hour lost. I'm old, no hour lost. Big keg. Not sure, Flora. I'm old, no hour lost. Well, okay, so Big Keg and Flora, are you in the same time zone? Hopefully, you're working that out. Watching the house. Ozzy's in the house. Yes, that is so true, Big Keg. I have got Aussies in the house. You know what? I freaking love Aussies. I think they're amazing. I got a chance to hang out with some of them in the Arctic. They were up there. Oh, good on you. I love them. Loved your accent. And I'm like, I don't have an accent. Obviously, you guys can hear me. I don't have an accent, right? It's the Aussies that have the accent. They got the corner on accents. WrestleMania, there you are. See, now you're actually standing out to me in the chat because you're not blue, but WrestleMania, I'm going to give you a blue wrench as well. I don't know how many. I've got 10 people in the chat. I've got 10 people in the chat room and 7 thumbs up. Can I get 3 thumbs down just to make it even, or another 3 thumbs up just to make it even? That's a little OCD annoyance right there. 10 people in the room and only 7 thumbs up. I bet you one person that I can say is my mom, pa, mill, and they haven't. There's an 8. Awesome. My mom, pa, mom and dad. Sorry, that's their nicknames, mom and pa. They've been called that since they were youth group organizers back in the day, but. Mom and Pa probably doesn't even know what a thumbs up is. But I got 8, so that's awesome. And 9 people watching. Hey, that's a better thing too. 2 of you, one of you is going to have to leave. All right, that's it. I want 8 thumbs up and 8 people in the room, or 9 thumbs up and 9 people in the room. So one of you is going to have to leave. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Are there any horoscopes that I missed this morning, guys? I know it's winding down. It's getting to be, it's about 6:45. I definitely have to cut the script stream off at 7 o'clock because got to get ready for work. I do have a regular job, but I did want to get a couple things done, accomplished today. Flora Jungle, I didn't do Pisces. You're right. Thanks for reminding me. Let's do Pisces. You also share the star sign with, let me think, One Cast, One Fish, and Yankees Outdoor Adventures. Look at me. My brain's working this morning. And I've got like 3 minutes left on my, or 3% left on my laptop before I have to plug it in. So let's get Pisces out really fast, shall we? Pisces, October 18, 2018. Today, the lure of sweet memories can be irresistible, but it's also dangerous. Getting caught up in the past is not something you should be doing right now. All right. You know what? I guess that tells you you shouldn't be watching my Throwback Thursdays tonight. There are too many important opportunities fluttering just outside your periphery. Unless you look around and explore your life in the present, you're never going to see them. Put away your old photo albums. Oh, wow, that hurts. Pack up your journals and get back to living here and in the moment. Make plans for your future that have nothing to do with your past. Okay, well, that's Pisces for today. That is Pisces for today. But hopefully that's not the rest of you, because today is Throwback Thursday and I'm all about old photo albums and reaching into your past and seeing where you're from and what you're doing and telling the old stories. So please, if you're not a Pisces, please come to my Throwback Thursday tonight at Thursday. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, literally double talking here. But all right, Pisces, you guys need to live in the present today. If you're going to take this with a grain of salt, feel free to come out to my chat tonight and watch Steph outside and I do a little throwback on, well, what I'm going to call a throwback. Try to put a throwback spin on it, because my last Crownland camping experience was probably 2014. So I guess that counts as a throwback. Maybe it was 2012. I'm not sure. But yeah, camping experience in general with what I'm going to call an expert on the subject. He goes to Algonquin quite regularly. Steph Outside. Unfortunately, he can't be in the chat room right now, but if anybody has a link to Steph Outside's channel, please drop that in the chat room right now. Anybody who knows Steph Outside, is a great content creator, great supporter. Yes, Stefan is brilliant. Flora Jungle, if you can drop a link for him, that would be awesome. He'll be on my show tonight, live at my time, 7 o'clock, which is 2000 hours my time. So for you UK watchers, I know that's probably going to be a weird time for you, but hey, feel free to watch it on the rewind if you want, if you're not up at that hour. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with Steph. He's already been a little bit timid about going in front of the camera, but I think he has a great camera personality from what I've seen in the videos, and we're going to encourage him to get out a little bit more. Myself, I got no problem. I can't shut up. You put a camera in front of my face and I'll just keep going. Like, seriously, diarrhea. Sometimes my brain just goes so fast my mouth can't keep up. But hey, Karen beat you to putting up the link. Thanks, Karen. This is why I made you moderators. This is exactly why. Hey, please drop a link. Hey, do this. That's awesome. Not that I'm bossing you around, but it's just so much easier for me just to carry on a conversation when you guys, I know it's so much easier for you guys to do it, because when I'm a moderator in other people's channels, I do the same thing for them. And yes, I love it. I love it. Recycle Dude, that's another guy that's not in the chat room this morning that I wish was, because I'd love to make him a moderator. He did the same for me the other day. But Recycle Dude, another awesome channel. Funny thing, it's a content thing, right? Recycle Dude actually goes around his city dumpster diving, picking scrap metal out of dumpsters, grabbing old computers, recycling them. He's a huge scrapper, is basically what we call them in Canada, scrapper guy. And I used to do that back in the 90s. So I have a little bit of interest in that kind of content, but he's doing more live shows than creating content, which is also something that I'm doing right now. But he's awesome in front of the camera. I just love listening to what he says. He gets out his karaoke machine. He does a little parody music he makes up parody songs right off the top of his head. He's got a lot of talent there, guys. And if you know who Recycle Dude is, that's great. If you don't, somebody drop a link to his channel. I love that. Somebody drop a link to his channel while I hold on to my coffee and go check out Recycle Dude. He's awesome. A Recycle Dude needs some watch time right now. He's okay with the subscribers, I think, but he's looking for watch time. So anybody that can support him in that'd be awesome. Flora Jungle says we have dreamy accents. I don't know. Great. That's awesome. I'm probably going to pull out more of the Canadian accent for you later on this evening. But yeah, we have dreamy accents. Funny because I love the Australian accent, Flora Jungle. So yeah, accents to me, I don't hear an accent. What are you talking about? Yes, you got him to sing the goodbye song from Bear in the Big Blue House the other day. M user 80s. What's okay? Is that the link? Mammy Mouse, you love Canadian accents. Nice. So Karen dropped the link for Recycle Dude. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Karen, for doing that for me. It just makes it so much easier for me to just go on with a thought and then move on to the next thing. But moving on to the next thing might run me a little bit over time. What have I got? I've got 9 minutes left before I have to start getting ready for work. And honestly, people, if you knew the way that I got ready for work, it's spend 10 minutes looking for my keys, spend another 20 minutes looking for my thermos to fill it with coffee, spend another 40 minutes looking for my bus pass. That's the way I get ready for work. So I have to start at 7 o'clock or I will totally miss getting to work on time. And that's never a good thing. So if I was organized and I'm looking around at me right now going, oh crap, no way I'm going to need the full 40 minutes to get ready to go to work this morning. So at 7 o'clock, I will be cutting it off. When your laptop's not slow, it's not a problem. Let me think. Where have I missed anything really important in the chat, guys? Do I need to scroll down? And can I? Oh wait. Look at me. I love technology. I can scroll down right now without having to shove my hands in your face. Have I missed anybody making them blue wrenches? Because that was one of my personal goals today, is to get as many moderators in the house that I definitely trust all of you guys not to do anything too crazy. Moderators in the house for later dates when Chillin' with Millen gets at least his personal goal of 25 people in the chat room. I think that's a good personal goal of mine. When I have that many people in the chat room, I would like a little bit of assistance in keeping it clean. So yeah, WrestleMania, you're a moderator, I think. I got everybody, so that's one mission accomplished. Oh, am I buffering right now? Ma and Pa, your son is not good at that then. Get organized. Yep. Yes, I did say to Mom and Dad, get organized. And then I go and tell you that I'm probably not the most organized person in the world. So I'm buffering. Oh, wow. Sorry. Not for you. Okay. Well, I've done some, YouTube is about growing and learning, right? So here's a couple tips that I've done in the past couple weeks to help myself. One of them is I invested in an Ethernet cable. I burnt out in the last month or month and a half when I started streaming and working with OBS and working with Google Hangouts and all that kind of stuff. I've been doing it wirelessly, and I burned out the wireless card in my laptop. So I went out and purchased a cheap plug-in wireless, and it didn't take long, and it burnt out. And I'm like, hey, what the heck's going on here? Is it my computer? But apparently, I have great, awesome internet, and I'm very thankful for that. I have one gigabyte per second download speed, but I'm not getting the most out of that. And the wireless cards that I had or was using couldn't handle it. So my tech guy at work said, you need to plug in. You need to literally plug in. So I invested in Ethernet cable. Well, unfortunately, the only Ethernet cable I had for a while was only 6 feet long. So now I've got a Cat6 25-foot Ethernet cable. So now I'm able to move around to all 3 rooms in my apartment. Not able to go upstairs, but when I go live upstairs in the lounge, I usually use my phone anyways for portability. But there's a little tip for you guys. If you're going to go live and you don't want people to buffer and, to make your experience the best experience you can, it's highly recommended that you skip the Wi-Fi and plug in directly to your internet. So I went out and invested in the cable and did that. I know it sounds get you getting all modern and stuff. Yeah. OWT, so cute. Love that. Out. I don't know what that's all about. Anyways, did I say something? Get out. So if you guys want to get out and do some more lives, I would encourage you to plug in. That's basically that's my little tip for you guys. That's coming from both my son and a tech guy at work. So yeah, the wireless is a little bit slow and choppy sometimes. So plug in, guys. It's actually a really cheap alternative because it almost feels like it's backwards technology to me because, hey, it's Wi-Fi, it's new, it's modern. Plugged in. Yes, that is the sun probably rising in the background, Mammy Mouse, and it's almost 7 o'clock. So what I'm going to do for you guys, and I know this might work, put a few steps in. Where else is there glare? Ooh, get rid of that. Ooh. Is the camera picking that up? Yes, it is. It's a little less orange. There's a lot more. There's a lot more orange in the sunset than what you guys are seeing from what I see. But yeah, that's my view from the 17th floor here in the Absolute Towers. The view from the 50th floor is even better, but I'm unable to go up there this morning and do that. Oh, but I am in total darkness. Yeah, sorry, that puts the glare back on the windows, but I get amazing sunrises. I love my sunrises. Yes, it's a very beautiful. It's actually a lot deeper. The camera's not picking up the hues that it should right now. Maybe Karen can give me a little bit of advice on that. I do have a DSLR, but it's not Wi-Fi. It's not. It's a T9 or no, sorry, a T7. I was hoping that I could plug in my DSLR to my laptop and use that as the camera to pick up outside and use like a camera 1, camera 2. I'm gonna try playing around with that. Music-free videos. Music-free videos. Amazing content, guys. Amazing channel. Hey, welcome to my chat room. I'm sorry, guys. I do have to go off at 7 o'clock, but before I go music-free, I'm going to do one thing that I promised myself I'd do with my guest this morning. I'm going to make you a moderator. So music-free, you are free to drop links in there for your channel. Do some self-promoting. Just don't be too annoying. Every once in a while, over and over and over again, the same thing. That's really annoying. We don't need that. My chat room's not going to move that fast. But music-free videos, here's the best way to promote your video. Me telling all my friends, go over to music-free videos. If you're looking for some music content for your for your creations, MU's got it for you. He's got some great playlists over there. And I'm looking forward to actually getting to know MU a little bit better when I get into my creator mode of life and stop doing my live streams and taking up that time. I want to actually do a lot of creating stuff. I look awfully orange right now, don't I? No problem, MU. Love it. Love it. Yes, and Karen also supports Music Free. So, guys, it's getting on to 7 o'clock. I'm sorry, it's a little bit over. I gotta get going. Yes, louder on that fake tan. Don't worry, guys. My next investment in myself, Black Friday, I'm going to be doing some major lighting upgrades to this. So we'll be able to take away some of the glare, have some fun, and you'll be able to see my bright and beautiful face and listen to my dreamy, dreamy Canadian accent, whatever that means. But anyways, goodbye, Mom and Dad. Say goodbye to you first. And everybody else in the chat room, thanks for coming, hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. I did not get through my whole cup of coffee before it got cold, but hey, doesn't matter. Gonna leave you with my famous question. And it'll become relevant why it's my favorite question soon. And no, I did not go slow-mo. That was just me having fun with my effects. Where will you chill next? Because you never know where I'm going to be. All right, guys, have a good time. Have a great day. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. Have a good night. Reflect on the horoscopes or toss them out the window. That's totally up to you. I'm not offended. Have a great one, everybody. I'm going to stop live streaming now.